Elon Musk announced on Twitter, which he hasn't deleted yet, that he is considering adding a new price to the referral program. And as you know, I have not been a big fan of the referral program, but with this price, I can actually really get behind it. So I'll tell you what it is, but I'll also tell you why I think this is good for those people who are referring the customers and for Tesla. They won't be losing money this way. So let's talk about it right now. Taking over the world, electrifying the world, E4 Electric. Welcome to E4 Electric, your number one source of unbiased electric car news. If this is your first time here, go ahead and click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you don't miss anything moving forward. Of course, thank you to all of my Patreon for supporting my independent channel. Okay, so somebody tweeted at him, not somebody, Tech AU tweeted at him saying that he's almost at 10 referrals and he would like to maybe get a full self-driving feature as a prize, and Elon said that he would consider it. Now, that is interesting. A lot of times he usually just says something like, okay, done, yeah, sure, we'll do it. We'll consider it, which by the way is actually a better answer, right? Because you can't just like create this new affiliate or referral program price and change things around like on the fly. Because I'm assuming he just kind of going through all of the, not all of them, but the ones that he likes or has time to see Twitter messages and just kind of replies as he sees fit, which is fine. So this is a good one. Now, here's why I like it. And let me remind you what's happening right now. The affiliate program, why do I keep calling it affiliate program? The referral program has been around for a while. It started with what I really liked. Basically, if you refer a new owner, you get $1,000 credit from Tesla. That person gets $1,000 credit, which they'll obviously right away redeem. And it will be subtracted from the cost of the car. And that was it. And it was great. But then they started doing prizes and they weren't really matching up in terms of the value from one stage to another. The bigger problem is that, a lot of these prizes, we have to wait for years sometimes. I waited for over 2 years for my Powerwall. And the only reason that I'm finally moving forward with my Powerwall is that I tweeted at Elon complaining about it. And for some odd reason, he replied to me. So I received a call from Tesla the next day saying, okay, Mr. Guberman, we're going to move forward with your Powerwall. But there are plenty of people who will probably wait for another year or so. So that's another problem with prices, including cars. When they gave away free cars, that's also been delayed by a couple of years from what I've heard. But the way it is right now is it's 1,000 free supercharger miles, free supercharging miles to both. Which is a little confusing because if you already have free supercharging, then what are you really getting? But what you're really getting is you enter into monthly lottery, I guess, to win either Model Y or Roadster that's signed by Elon Musk. And if you already have the free supercharging, then you double your chances with that referral. It's okay. It's okay. Obviously they did it so they don't have to spend as much money. I personally thought they would be just fine closing it down, but they didn't. They closed it down and then immediately reopened it. So it is what it is. It's all right. It's kind of weird that they haven't announced a single winner yet because I think it's been a couple of months since they changed it, maybe even 3. So and pulling a name out of a hat is really not that difficult. So I'm not quite sure why they haven't done it yet. But here's why I think this might just work for both sides, right? So let me tell you, before that, of course, a quick reminder that this video and this channel is sponsored by Byte, and check out all new M-Byte coming to the US and Europe, starting at only $45,000 before the incentives. Check out the 5-screen interior, which I absolutely love, including gesture controls. Go to the description of this video and reserve yours today. It takes about 60 seconds, and most importantly, $0 down. So go click on the link and reserve your Byton today. Okay, now here's why I like this idea. The self-driving is getting kind of expensive. The full self-driving feature, it's $6,000, and it's definitely a bunch of toys right now that are amazing toys, but to me, I haven't used the autopilot that much, though I know some people absolutely love it, like Eli Burton from My Tesla Adventure. He just absolutely loves the thing. So some people see more value, some people see less value in this, but nevertheless, it is a piece of software. You don't have to Tesla doesn't have to spend any money on turning it on for somebody who doesn't have it right now. So if, let's say, people get to 10 or maybe even 20 referrals, which is, getting up there, it's over $1 million essentially worth of sales. Giving them $6,000 is not that big of a deal. They've given out $6,000 worth of prizes for just one extra sale. So I think 10 is actually more than enough. And, doesn't cost anything for Tesla, has something to look forward and really have some incentive to people who don't have a full self-driving package but want to have it. So they'll hustle and maybe get a few extra sales. Everybody wins, and you can limit it to the life of the ownership of the car. So let's say I refer 10 people, I got the full self-driving for free, but if I sell this car to somebody else, that's taken away. They would have to pay the 6,000 or whatever amount that Tesla will have for that package later. I think it's pretty fair. Now, the question, of course, is what happens to those who already have a full self-driving? And that's where it gets a little tricky, but I think if you just give them credit, and I know they had problems with credits. That's why it went away from that original $1,000 on the one side, $1,000 on another side. But if not, if that doesn't work, how about an extended warranty? That, I believe, is worth about $4,500, and maybe like throw a bunch of free supercharger miles as well. So together, it's kind of a comparable. And again, doesn't cost Tesla much. Now, yes, extended warranty does cost some money, but usually it's such a high margin product that they can really, the cost is going to be relatively low. Another choice would be that maybe you get the full self-driving option on your next Tesla if you're getting a next Tesla. Like some people who know they will be getting another Tesla, whether the second Tesla for the family or the next car once the lease expires, and they would want that, that's another option. Another thing, maybe limit the full self-driving price to 1 year, and then if you're gonna get another 10 referrals, then it will be another year. So I think there are plenty of options here where Tesla won't have to spend that much money, and the customers will not only be looking forward to getting something, but you can get it overnight. You don't need to wait for the Powerwall or delivery of a car or wheels or whatever. It's overnight, immediate price, and I think everybody wins that way. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Maybe you have some other ideas, because I think Elon seems to be open to some of them. By the way, quick shout out to one of my newer Patreons, Mike McDaniel. Thank you so much for supporting my independent show. If you're interested in being part of my Patreon community, which can watch all of these shows live, go to patreon.com/E4Electric. And of course, don't forget to get on our VIP list, which is free. We send out a bonus story, something we don't have a chance to cover at the end of the week. So go to e4electric.com/VIP. All right, let's hear some ideas. Or if you really like this one, let me know. Other than that, see you next time. And remember to stay charged.